Ms. Hanan Nagi is a coactive executive and life coach, trainer, facilitator, and a motivational speaker. With 15 years experience now in the corporate world and in various industries, Hanan is a holder of a CIPD. For those who don't know, it's a Chartered Institute of Personal Development from the UK, accredited master's degree, and a postgraduate degree in human resources, a bachelor degree in English literature, and a CTI coactive coaching certification. She's now a senior strategy and planning manager in a leading holding company in Dubai and the founder of Transform Coaching UAE. In 2005, Hanan was recognized in person by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, ruler of Dubai, as one of the nation's most distinguished employees when she won the Dubai Government Excellence Award. You can give her a round of applause for that. Why not? She's very, very passionate about transforming lives, and that's really the heart of her content today. Furthermore, she's a regular guest in media. She's been in all the newspapers. She's been in Time Out Dubai. She's regularly on radio as well, sharing her messages. And the key thing that she's going to be discussing today in her keynote speech is something based around what we call the attract model. Let's give it over to her, and she'll share what that means. Hanan Nagi.
Okay, well, it's almost midday, and I know how we usually feel after lunch. So are you ready for more? Yes. Come on, you can do better than that. You ready for more? Exactly. Okay, well, this is the first time I participate in one of the Unleash Your DNA seminars, so I'm really excited about being here with you today. Now, before we start, I would like to make something very clear about the model and the transformation program. And to do that, I will have to tell you a little bit about myself. But please don't judge me, okay? Just listen to the story. So, do you know those little girls, 3, 4 years old, walking around, holding their dolls really tight? And from day one, the doll has to have a name, maybe a few dresses, hairdo, and every few days the doll would have a tea party. Yeah, ever seen that before? How cute, right? Now, I was never one of those. I was always the one who tore the head off, hid the arms under the bed, and I still remember at my 4th birthday, my grandma got me a gift. It was a beautiful doll. And 10 minutes later, oh gosh, I'd never forget that look. She came in the room. She found the head on one side, the arms and legs at the other side, and me completely enjoying playing with the batteries and the wires popping out. And as you can imagine, my family was disturbed and worried for a while. You know, what's wrong with the poor girl? And I tried explaining to them what I was trying to do, but they didn't really get it. And all what I wanted to do was simply understand why that doll can say mama but cannot say papa. Simple, really. I just wanted to know how it works, why it works the way it works, and how can I make it work differently if I, put the components of the dolls, for example, or the battery upside down or something. So the point I'm trying to make here is this is not a typical life coaching practice. This is the sum of my personal experience, 6 years of research, and a lot of coaching with lots of people. And because it's full of whys, and the coaches in the room would know that as a life coach, you're not really advised to use why. Of course, because I'm different, I always use why. This is very thought-provoking, and I understand if some of you would find it challenging or uncomfortable, because it would require you to step out of your comfort zone and be ready to rock the boat. So who's ready to do that? Great, okay, well, let's begin then. Well, as a life and executive coach, I've had the privilege of working with people from all walks of life. And I have realized that no matter, regardless of age, status, gender, nationality, religion, at the end of the day, each one of them, each one I worked with on one-to-one basis and I got to know very personally, said the same thing. All of them shared the same goal, wish, dream, whatever you call it. And this is to be truly, genuinely, and permanently happy. Now, happiness is an overused term, isn't it? Like everybody say, I want to be happy. So what is happiness? So I started probing. Okay, so what is happiness to you? Most people said, well, in their own word, it's about being happy all the time. Others said it's about that inner sense of contentment and fulfillment that I experience when I'm very relaxed. Others said it's the sense I get when I achieve. So, all boiled down to that inner feeling that you have, or you can have 24 hours and make you feel positive about yourself, positive about life, that you enjoy. And it doesn't have to be a result of success or achieving. It becomes the norm to you. Who shares the same dream? Yeah? Okay. So, bear in mind that some of these people are very successful professionally, financially, and they're still looking for happiness and fulfillment. And what I got out of that is success is great. It's great, but it's not enough. If you're not deeply fulfilled and happy within you, success is not that great anymore. It can actually be a failure, if you know what I mean. So let's look at what people usually say when I ask them, so what is that going to make you happy? How can you be happy? And I usually get one or all of these things. So, anybody can relate to that? The I'll be happy when list? Yeah? Well, it's usually I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or when I find the one, or when I make more money, or when I get that dream house. Now, that's great, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that do not aspire or work hard or try to achieve this. But think about it. If you rely totally on external factors to give you fulfillment and happiness, what is the cost? What is the price you're paying? Two things. One, you suspending living. You're putting your life